we have Debbie Asila.
Yeah.
Karibu kwenye show, Debbie. We're glad to have you here. I have a very basic question, and this is, if I'm an artist out there, and what is the need for me? What is the need for me to join MCSK? Do I benefit? What happens, and how much is it to join?
Let's say, I'm sorry, I keep speaking a lot of copyright language, but
it's okay.
Let me try and simplify. Yeah, I know. Let me try and simplify. If you have a song, you have rights because you made that song, right? It's a copyright.
Yes.
That right can earn you money for the rest of your life. It's not like a gig. I know artists are used to, you go for a gig, you get paid, and then you go away.
Yeah.
So the whole idea is you have copyright that can earn you money for the rest of your life if you can just get your records right. Okay, with a CMO like us, as a collective management organization. So as an artist, how this benefits you is you need first of all to understand that there are some rights that you cannot administer by yourself. For example, with technology growing the way it has, if Kroba plays your song today and you are somewhere eating lunch with your pal, you will never know. You'll never know the song. So how will that song earn you money? You know, so if you're saying you're going to do it by yourself, if you're thinking, that's your thinking, it's okay, I'll administer my right by myself. That means you have to be everywhere that your song is playing at the time it's playing to charge somebody. It's completely impossible. So what we say is, this right, you give it to somebody who has a greater power than you. You get into a group like a collective management organization where we can actually, what we do at MCSK is we do scientific distribution. We actually monitor your songs. So we monitor a couple of stations, we monitor your song wherever it's being played. And once we have that, we're able to say your song has played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is your money.
Wow, I like the sound of that.
Now, out of all the collections you make, do most of the money trickle back to the Kenyan economy or trickles out to other economies?
Well, for MCSK, I know it doesn't.
Is empowered.
Okay.
I don't know.
What I think, okay, as MCSK, we kind of play the role of God. We're like, all artists are equal. We look at them like, okay, fine, everybody is equal. If Masimara is in the States and her song is being played, we want to collect for her. If you're here and you have a song, we want to collect for you. For us, it's something we take the role of God. We don't want to favorize it. We just say all artists are equal. So what we do is, the distribution we do is a scientific distribution where we monitor your song, and it's purely based on air. It's based on what it is, how your song is used out there. It's a collective event, and to say how the house is used is the way you get it.
That's it. Now, with the emergence of ringback tones, now they are all over TV. Dale, ta-ta-ta, star hash. Is the artist benefiting?
Yes. In fact, the benefit is purely to the artist because it's an extra.
But the lion's share goes to the.
No, it's an extra revenue stream.
It's an extra revenue stream.
Yeah. I mean, because your song can only be played. You can decide, okay, my song only be played in public places, and then I'll only perform and I'll only sell CDs. But now, because ringback tones and all those things are here, they exploit something called a mechanical right. So because of that, now it becomes an extra stream of revenue for the artist. So I think the benefit is purely to the artist.
It's purely to the artist.
It is. It is an extra revenue stream for the artist.
Now, there is a buddy of mine who was going to register his music for this mechanical rights. Akamba, don't register with MCSK. Why would these people advise artists like that?
I don't want to speak on their behalf, one.
You speak on your end.
I'm just going to speculate and say, if there's a share, if there's a pie here for us to eat.
Like a pizza?
Yes. And I'm thinking, because you don't have the power to completely monitor your song, if I take that power away from you, then I can manipulate you. Alright? And that's the analogy I'm going to use. But it's also the same way if somebody comes to you and tells you, sell me your song. And then they put money on the table. And you're thinking it's an amazing deal. MCSK will come and look at you and tell you, do not sell that song.
People actually offered money for the song.
Yes.
And they sell.
Yes.
So MCSK are the ones who come and tell you, don't sell that song.
The other person has seen the potential in the song.
Yes.
Now,
they're just seeing it.
Debbie, there's a why. There's a reason why you protect your members for that.
What do you mean? There's a reason because
and there is because personally, I assume you guys know how the industry works. You understand if you sell the rights of this song, dude, you're going to lose more than what you're going to gain. But now, the reason where I'm going with this is it's more of a statement. It's not a question. It's the importance of people now registering with you, getting to know more about how you guys are.
Just to add, maybe since you say the question, well, just to add, what I'd say is, when you have somebody who understands the law, they will be very ignorance. Usually, people will say it's just not. It will make you lose. A lot of people do what they do based on ignorance, but once you know, then you know. You do not sell off a song. That's not what you do. So even as MCSK, we can do our part just to sensitize artists, but it's something that has always been there. It's there.
It's ongoing.
It's there. You know, you're not supposed to, but sometimes you do not know, and because you do not know, you can make some moves that might hurt you. So what we do for our artists, we try. We let you know, and that's why I'm saying here today, try and find out what your copyright, and exploit it and see how best to exploit it. You can read about it and then you'll come and find that the best way to go about it is join MCSK. All right, MCSK. I know people have. I know there's questions you're trying to. The controversial side of it. The guys say, "Oh, we're not paid."
It comes with any. It comes with
every organization. Yes. The truth is, if you ask people who are in this industry a long time back, they're able to see the strides that have been made, and that's what you need to keep in mind. There has been progress. Is it growing?
I agree.
Is it going to the next level? So you stop making noise about the teething issues, all right, and concentrate on where MCSK will be 10 years from today. And if you're not in MCSK 10 years, and you're not here with us guys, you're the one who's going to lose out. You're the only ones. You want to continue concentrating on what it is that's wrong with MCSK, and you end up losing. So what I'd say is, instead of fighting from the outside, you get in and fight to get things right from the inside. Yeah, we can actually turn over this thing and make it.
Personally, if you ask me, Debbie, it's awesome to see an artist is part of the team. If I'm an artist, nitakuwa more at peace nikijua a fellow artist is part of the team, not another lawyer who's never sung. Let's be honest, you guys are lawyers.
That's true.
But you'll be at peace with there's a musician here. Oh, there's Nani here. There's Nani in the board. There's Nani.
You know, and I feel you.
Exactly.
That's the reason why some of us we woke up and went into MCSK to see what it is.
Or join MCSK.
We have offices in Westlands. That's on Maua Close. We're opposite Unga House, actually, next to Soho's. Yeah, if you come there is a documentation and distribution department who will attend to you. We also have offices in Veteran House, that's in town, just behind Nation Center, and you'll be able to get whatever help you need on the third floor. You'll be able to get whatever help that you need. But we are more than willing. We're more than willing. I know a couple of artists that I've spoken to, and they usually complain just because they're ignorant.
The moment
you come in and you find out, they don't have my account number, and you're out there complaining. Why? You've not given us your account number. You've not verified if this song. How would you feel if I took your song, then I paid Kendi? Because of that, we're not going to pay out stuff that you've not verified. It has got to be verified.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'd say come to MCSK.
I like the way you understand your job.
Yeah. Let's thank you very much. Let's sort out whatever issues that you've got. Yeah. Then after that, now you can talk. And usually, trust me, after that, go smiling to the bank quietly.
I know. Okay. And finally, Debbie.
Now, for most guys who don't know, if you go to the MCSK website, they have offices countrywide.
Yes, we do.
It's countrywide, by the way. It's there, Nakuru, major towns, all Mombasa, Kisumu, Eldoret. They have offices in major towns. So you don't have to come to Nairobi if you are living outside of Nairobi. But enter Google after MCSK offices. I'm sure.
Actually, you can go to our website. or.ke.
And finally, Debbie, I want you to encourage the artists. Even if I have one song, I can come. I like the way you said there's no big artist and small artist. That's a good one, because sometimes you get intimidated by the big one. So any artist,
come
Yes.
Register with MCSK, and register means bring your works. Let's go through them.
What do I come with?
Validate.
What do I come with?
You come, first of all, you come to pick up the forms. When you come to pick up the forms, somebody will talk to you about what the process is. Just like joining a bank. Someone will talk to you about what the process, what you will need to carry when you come. And then, of course, you need verification of your next of kin. Such small things that most artists don't take seriously. But trust me, people kill each other over this thing. Because you can imagine you're going to be earning money
Even after you are
years
dead.
after you're dead.
Royalties.
Yes.
Trust me.
Are they called royalties?
They're called royalties.
Yeah.
So that it's going to bring a problem if you don't get the details right. So we
correct.
take a lot of time in getting the details correct. So I'd say come.
Wow.
Come. We cannot do it in an interview like this.
Yeah.
Come.
Yes.
Let's sit down. And we always have time to sit down with artists and say, okay, fine, I just sorted that out, Then, trust me, you go smiling to the bank. Just one more thing I want to add is that a lot of artists get scared that, my song has been being played since when. But the thing is, don't worry so much about the process of getting getting the details right, because what happens is from the time you come,
It's
even if it
upon
takes
registration.
it's upon registration.
The
even if it
remuneration
takes
begins
you,
from upon registration.
exactly. So even if it takes you like 5-6 weeks to get your information right, that money is not getting lost. It's there. We usually hold money.
Yes.
That's our specialty.
Yes.
We will hold it until we are very sure, and then we'll give it up.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't get lost. It doesn't go anywhere.
Wow, that was awesome. Thank you, Debbie, for coming. Umetufundisha, but ignorance is no defense.
Yes.
So you really educated us. Again, as usual, this was Tukuza. This is Tukuza Plus, where we inspire,
Refresh.
and definitely connect.
Yes.
Stay tuned.